Alright, hello. This is Spyro1 Vortex percent. I'll just count down. 2, 1, go. Right, so, hi, I'm Gazco41, and this is Vortex percent. Cheat code, and that unlocks all worlds. So, I don't need any dragons or gems or eggs or anything. I'm not sure why that's happening. It's fine. Yeah,
It seems to be fine now, so I think you are good to continue.
kind of threw me off, but okay.
Yeah,
What is Vortex percent? It's all good. Vortex percent is you have to go to every level and go through the return home whirlwind. Similar to Spyro 2 14 tally and Spyro 3 any percent, because it's basically just a level rush. Yeah. There's some pretty cool strats later on, but Artisans is this part. Nothing much to skip. See, 3 times. And last level is Dark Hollow for Artisans. So the cool thing about this category is that you can do the worlds in any order you want to, just as long as you enter each level. And we'll actually take advantage of that because it's actually faster to go to Magic Crafters right before Peacekeepers. So we're gonna head there. The reason is that the Balloonist in this home world, you're supposed to have 5 Dragon Eggs to go to Beastmakers before you talk to him. And since we don't have 5 Dragon Eggs, he wants to take us to a place that does have a Dragon Egg. And places that have Dragon Eggs are Clifftown and Dry Canyon. So if we can get the Balloonist to take us directly into a level, then that saves us having to just fly there with a balloon and running there. So it saves a lot of time, probably like, I think 35 seconds to 40 seconds. That is, he can also take you to Stonehill, and he can also tell you to go to Wizard Peak, or tell you to stay where you are. And G, you're looking for Clifftown or Dry Canyon. to get both thieves in this home world, so that the Balloonist can't tell you to stay here. Chance of better RNG. It loses like 3 seconds to get both thieves. A whole lot at all. Just go to the supercharge and get right to that Vortex. Third proxy. Some kind of proxy. Right before this, and I actually got it. So. This level has what I would say has the hardest trick in the run, but it loses only 5 seconds if you don't get it, so it's not that big of a deal. The idea is to use this supercharge up here. If it is good, then you can supercharge into this one wizard and get a bunch of height and skip having to go up these steps. And I actually got it. Alright, sweet. I was not expecting that. I didn't get either wizard Perso. Yeah, Blowhard, last level in Magic Raptors. Like, if you charge jump into that wall, you can get Blowhard to like hit you up the wall. Saves like 2 seconds only, and I'm not great at it, so I don't go for it. And now it's time for the RNG part. So the Balloonist gives you the wrong place to go, then you just say no and try again. The Wizard Peak, so you just say no. Talk to him again until you get Dry Canyon or Clifftown. Stonehill's no good. There we go. If he gives you bad RNG, that wastes like 7 seconds every time he gives you something bad. Try good RNG, like in a BB attempt, then it's probably dead. This category is so short. Yeah, Zumi, and if you get it first try, then it saves tons of time. He can take you directly to Clifftown, Dry Canyon, or Stonehill. Alright, so up next is Dr. Shemp Stratton it with Glide. Probably keep going for it until I do get it. Doesn't save time or anything, but it's cool to show off. I mean, the strat itself saves time. I mean, going for it again doesn't save time. Was close. Two more. Don't die. Okay, barely made that one. That's how it's supposed to look. So you can actually skip phase 3 of Dr. Shemp by just jumping over to the end area. As you start your glide over, then it really messes up your camera and makes the jump really, really hard. Really. And last for Peacekeepers is Ice Cavern. Just kind of glide down here, and the Vortex is right down here. We're gonna head over to Beastmakers. Beastmakers is pretty interesting in this category. Metalhead. Metalhead in this category, you're in for a treat. Terrace, there's nothing too fancy about Terrace, there's just a cycle I want to try and catch. By the 4. Should make this cycle right here. Alright. Alright, Misty Bog's pretty cool, because most people don't know that the end of level is just right down here behind this water. Take a few hits and you're there. The problem with that, taking 2 hits, is that you need full sparks for the strat in Metalhead. Hopefully there's a couple chickens on the way to treetops over here. There's one actually in treetops, so it works out. Right, for treetops, we just head down here and do a pretty precise jump and glide over to the supercharge. Surprised that made it, honestly. Alright, next is Metalhead. The coolest strat in this category. Also, it's quite difficult sometimes. And here, blend, and I'll attempt to wall glide to go out of bounds. And every time I fail, I have to make sure I don't get hit in the water, because you need full sparks for this. It's too low. This is why we need full sparks, is this part right here. We go out of bounds right here in the water. A couple of hits and the Vortex is right here. If that was first try, then that would save tons of time, obviously. So as I said earlier, you can do the worlds in any order you want to. Normally, whenever I'm doing attempts of this category, I do Beastmakers after Artisans just to kind of get that out of the way and not leave it till the end. It's kind of something I do. But I also save RNG for the end, so that's also kind of painful. This category a few years back. Haunted Towers, it's kind of scary because I'm sparkless right now. Get hit by any knights or anything. There's one knight coming up behind a door. It's kind of scary. He's just gonna kill you instantly. So get this guy first, because if you don't, you'll get kissed and he'll kill you as soon as you turn around. To the start of Dreamweavers. Skip doing those whirlwinds. Alright, Dark Passage. I just want to make sure I hit certain cycles. I'll get wrecked by any turtles or dogs. It's easier said than done. Okay. Flamed way too early. That's okay. There to skip a little bit. It's Dark Passage. Lofty's pretty cool. It has some jumps that you wouldn't really think are possible, but just barely are. One, we just hop up here and glide over here. Lofty. And last for Dreamweavers is Jacques. Nothing too special here, just kind of stick to the right side. Forms. You can actually jump over to that end area, but it's so stupid it saves like nothing. And all that's left is Nasty's World, and same thing as 90%, so nothing new there. Yeah, I forgot to mention that timing ends on Nasty Narc, not the last Vortex, so get all the vortices or whatever, and then flame Nasty Narc. That there's a Vortex in Nasty's loot, but it's literally just 100%, or 120%. That's why I hate that shit. Go around. Yeah, someone has to find a skip into loot, so it can be true Vortex %. I get a rat actually, so I can through the water in Twilight. Recharge strat. I haven't done it before, but I'll try it, I guess. And on this or something. I don't know. Sorry. Alright, so yeah, all that's left is Nasty Narc. This time's still pretty okay, considering was at Metalhead and also the bad RNG. I got like 6th try RNG. And that's why know how long Metalhead would take. So yeah, timing's coming up soon. And time.
You're toast, Narc. Sorry I took so long.
That was Vortex percent. Hope that was somewhat enjoyable.
Nasty Narc?
It's a pretty cool category because you see things that you wouldn't normally see in any percent or 120.
I've still got some treasure to pick up.
It's pretty cool in that aspect.
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Cool, that was a 26:05.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
Happened.
Awesome. Thanks for doing that run. And we'll be seeing you back for 120% tomorrow after, or tomorrow evening.
20.
Yeah.
I think next is Spyro 2 something, so
Stand on 10 portals. We got Parso doing that. So yeah.
for that, guys. That should be interesting.
Yeah.
I am going to head out watching.